Right, let's cut through the fluff and get straight to the heart of it. While the media wraps this up in soft music and heartstrings, here's the blunt reality. 2 Albanian women have managed to escape what they claim is oppression back home and now find themselves wrapped up in our chaotic asylum system. But don't be fooled. This isn't just about them. This is a snapshot of a broken immigration system that's spiraling out of control. A system that seems more concerned about every sob story abroad than the stability and safety of our own people right here at home. Now, the story being paraded around is one of hardship and heartbreak. 2 women from Albania, in a same-sex relationship, supposedly persecuted in a so-called patriarchal society. They share a kiss in public and, according to them, that sets off a chain reaction. Traffickers, abduction, abuse, the full script. And suddenly, they land in Britain, our country, expecting sanctuary, benefits, housing, and everything else that struggling British families have to fight tooth and nail for. The Home Office, to their credit, initially said what many of us are thinking. A single horrific experience, however vile, doesn't make an entire country unsafe. Plenty of Britons suffer violence here too. Yet we don't see them being offered permanent residency in the States because of it, do we? But no. Enter the tribunal. A judge listens to their testimony, and like that, the whole narrative flips. Suddenly, Albania isn't just a place with rough patches. It's painted as a full-blown danger zone for anyone who doesn't fit the mold. And just like that, these 2 women are no longer individual cases. They're a symbol for yet another push against any attempt to bring common sense back to immigration policy. And here's the kicker. This isn't an isolated case. There are nearly 42,000 pending immigration appeals. 42,000. While British kids sit on waiting lists for council housing, while veterans sleep on our streets, while pensioners have to choose between heating and eating, we're tied up in courtroom dramas trying to decide whether foreign nationals feel emotionally unsafe in their home countries. They say this is about love, about trauma, about human rights. But we've heard this tune before. It always ends with Britain opening its arms while everyone else laughs behind our backs. Meanwhile, our borders are a joke, our values eroded, and our towns and cities changed beyond recognition, all in the name of tolerance. The lawyers claim Albania has protections, support networks, employment opportunities. But those arguing for asylum say those things aren't enough, that stigma and social shame would drive these women to despair, maybe even suicide. So what now? Is emotional distress grounds for permanent entry to Britain? If that's the new bar, you might as well kiss goodbye to border control altogether. The judge eventually sided with the women, said their trauma was too raw, their future in Albania too bleak. And so, another case is chalked up to the growing list of exceptions. But make no mistake, every one of these exceptions chips away at the rules that are supposed to protect our country. And here's the big question. Who's protecting us? Who's defending the British people? Who's speaking for the family that's worked hard all their life, paid taxes, and now has to watch strangers jump the queue and drain a system that's barely functioning as it is? This case is not about 2 people. It's about a country that's lost control of its own compassion. A country being guilt-tripped into surrendering its sovereignty. A country where laws bend, standards drop, and the voices of its people are drowned out by bureaucrats and activists who live miles away from the consequences of their decisions. Ask yourself this. Is Britain still yours? Or has it already been signed over, piece by piece, in courtrooms like this? Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and stay alert. Because while the mainstream keeps you sedated, we'll keep pulling back the curtain. See you next time.